today that we already talked regarding about the transportation and accommodation. Now today let us discuss who are the persons are there who can able to give the services in this particular tourism management, and also the persons what their particular roles and what type of aspects that they can able to help the tourists when they are been in the transit place or when they reach the destination place, and what type of hurdles that they have been facing, those hurdles, how to overcome those particular hurdles. So today let us discuss in this particular module. So here it is a support services. So tourism support services. So they are very important, because tourism is an intangible product, and we all of you know, and also there how in a particular physical distribution that the people are being there, like distribution people, like retailers, wholesalers, and also agencies, and also other type of personals. In the same way that we are going to have in the tourism management also, we require some supporting services. So who are the persons are there? So let us discuss. These are the 4 types of personals today that we are going to talk about them. Like they are like our tourism agencies, and also tourism operators, the guides, and the translators. Because so many people, foreign people, when they are coming, they require some, they can't understand our own language, they can't able to digest how to mingle with this particular the people in India. So we want a good translators. So if you know so many languages, is well and good that they can stay in any part of it, is to for the supporting of these tourists. So here let us discuss regarding this particular the personals, how these support services can be helpful for us. Suppose you know that our Honorable Prime Minister, when he is going for the other countries, a person has been sitting back and he is going to note down that what he is going to speak, and both the sides, both the countries people will be there, and they are going to write there, and they are going to translate that one into their own languages, and it can be what their particular intensity is there, that they are going to express to those particular the politicians, so that they can take a better decision, and they can able to help their particular countries in mutual understanding, either in the technology, either in the social or in the cultural aspects. That particular transformation can be made out. So there, this tourist personals that they when been required for that, and not only the thing that the tourist operators, that when we are been moving, when we are been in the transit position, when we are been taking from one place to another place, when they are been moving, that they can able to guide them, they can able to explain regarding the different places, and they can able to help them, and what they require is, and everything, though knowing their particular needs and wants, and they can going to help them at the destination points, or at the accommodation points, or at that particular recreation point, that how to take that one, how to take the tickets, and how to make them to view those things, and to guide them to view that in a short span, and again come back, again managing them, and also making them a good way of projection in that particular side, and also knowing the cultures and social habits from those particular local people, and also making them to understand, and also they can able to exchange those particular cultures, and it can be fruitful for us, and also it also helps them for the economical development, as well as that they will get the employability, and also they can able to taste the particular different type of foods which can be available in those particular places, and they can see the different type of heritages which has been seen in virtually, but reality when they are being seen, that they are so much of healthy enough, means forgetting their houses and seeing these particular places, and they can able to recreate their particular minds. So, and the role of this tourism industry is that we have to provide all type of these facilities, like transportation facilities, that accommodation facilities, service facilities, and also other type of IT gadgets, that AI based products, and also not only those things, and they can also provide what type of facilities they required, what type of needs they have been required in that particular destination parts also. These people are very, very important for doing the great service to this tourism, and also for the economical development, and also for sometimes for the exchange of their money also, that they are going to provide that exchange of their particular money, and making that to get those particular products can be available with a good quality and with the good persons at the right time, right place, with the right prices, that they can able to help these particular tourists in those particular places. So, the main importance is that for their smooth travel operations, that is very, very important to a particular tourist. They want that it should be very pleasant, harmonious way, that they have to do these particular all types of operations. They have to move to the destinations, and they have to enjoy the recreation, and they are going to make that particular that area the more pleasant, more peaceful, more lovable to that particular persons. With that, we have to create by these particular persons who are been there in this. That, and also their satisfaction, how extent that we can able to satisfy them. So, these tourism products, that there have been manual made products are been there, and also that nature based products are been there. So, we want to do them a better understanding this particular satisfaction, providing them in right way, right manner, that the needs and wants has to be converted into their smoothful way, and make those operations in fruitful manner, and make this particular tourist more satisfaction. And with that, the people who are been there in the rural areas or suburban areas, they will get the employment generation. With this, they can go for the different places like hotels or landscapes or any other places, sea beaches or any other places. They can get the good employment, and also this employment generation will give them their standard of living of the local people. So, these are the some of the important ends that we can see that. So, what are the components have been there? Who are the persons are been involving in this particular tourism industry? That specially these are the very, very important personals. These are the 4 important personals that we are having. First one is travel agencies, that these travel agencies, and second one is travel operators, and you are having guides for them, and also there are some translators they required, because they have to feel that they are been at their country only, and they are been viewing the different places. It is like an inn, that is the that we want to make them to understand our thinking, and also make them to make technological upgradations, and also mutual understanding between the 2 countries. That for that a lot of personals are going to be used as an employability as a translators. They can be able to work with those particular places, and they can easily explain and exploit those particular places in a very any fascinated manner, and they can able to get the employability. So, here let us discuss this flow chart, how it is mean that tourism system flows. First, the tourists will contribute to this particular agencies. He will contact the agencies, and this agency again he will contact the different tourist operators. Either it might be traveling, either in the accommodation for the hotels and other type of shops, and also those persons to tell those particular operators that the guides or translators will also help them to explain regarding it. When they are being in the movement, in the transit, then they are going to explain before itself while going there, and what are the precautions to be there, the safeguard things, and make their particular tour more simple, more harmonious way, and they will reach their particular destinations and can be enjoy the fruits of that particular tourist services in that particular destination places. So, now here let us understand that particular how these travel agencies are been there, and what is their particular roles. Now, let us discuss regarding here the intermediaries between the tourists and the service providers. These people, the intermediaries, they will work as a catalog between this particular tourists as well as the service providers. So, they used to call them as travel agencies. So, now let us discuss regarding them, that where they are going to help these tourists as a catalog in what type of functions these travel agencies can be helpful for this particular people, like in the ticketing, like in railway ticketing or bus fares, or in that particular even in the shipment also they are going to take in the tokens in the form of that, and they have been helping how we can take this thing, what is the price of it, and when we can take it, what are the timings of that, also they can helpful, and also they can helpful in this particular hotel booking for them, that at what time, what is we are having the check-in, check-out. These are very, very important in internationally also, that most of the people think that one how it is been there in their domestic countries, but it may not be there like that in other countries also, because according to the seasonality, according to the climatic conditions, they used to keep the check-in and check-out. So those things also, these people can be helpful a lot for them in the hotel booking also. And also when you want to move from one country to another country, that the luggage what they are been taking along with them, and they are also making this particular papers, that is the visa papers from one country to another country. So those forms has to be filled up before itself, and they have to send to this particular passport office, and they have to get the clearance from them. And when they have been moving in the airport also, that they have to see that what type of letters are being clearly mentioned by these tour agencies, are been given a particular, these travel agencies are been giving to you. So all the tourists will go one way of in the checklist, and they are going to keep them in an order, and they are going to enter into that particular airports or any other trains, or getting into the trains or in this particular cruise, that it can be made out. And sometimes they can also take these itineraries. Itineraries are nothing but the schedule, that at what time, on which day, that what type of places they have been identifying, and they are making that one in what way that they can see that at what time that they are been reaching that place, and in which day that they have been seeing the destination places, and what type of places are being there. Everything in a blueprint, in a small chart, that they are going to give the leaflets in the form of itineraries, and these itineraries regarding that how much they can able to pay for that, the totally that particular amount that they are going to give in the itineraries, and everything will be there in that particular. So this is one of, these are the some of these functions of our travel agencies. What are the different people are being there, who are the persons are being there, how we are been having the retailers, wholesalers, distributors, and also we are having agencies. In the same way, in travel agencies also we are having retailing, because some people will take franchise from the big organizations. Retail means that they are dividing the lot sum into the small pieces, and they will take their own, because if at a time all the people are being rushed out, so they cannot able to give that particular service. So at that moment what will do, they will give to some apply that they can give this particular franchise to some retailers, and in turn those retailers will take those particular services, and they are going to provide to the tourists. So this has been very helpful for that, to segregate them, if we can segment them in the different forms of the services. And the second one that we are having an OTAs, that is online travel agencies. OTAs agencies are there, online travel agencies, and these people will help that when can be booked, at what time that air tickets can be get it for them, and what we are going to made out for them for this particular the ATAs are there having a crucial role in the service part of the tourist. So the travel agencies that who are been there on the online, that they are going to book the tickets, they can able to book the for the accommodation, and they can able to give the some services, and they can give the destination points to view virtually. They can able to see them, and they can able to enjoy when they have been reached that one. So all these type of facilities, what type of facilities can be provided for them, and which type of accommodation are they giving, what type of traveling facilities they are been giving, the mode of transportation also, everything can able to explain by this particular online travel agencies. And for corporates, So, mostly these corporates will take their particular meetings or MICE, we used to call them meetings, or the international conferences that we have been having, that traveling conferences, or that particular other type of events that we have been making out. So, these events, different type of events, conferences, to refresh or regain it, that if they achieve their particular their targets, so they are going to provide by the corporate offices the tours they are going to conduct, because they, for recreation, for making more and more enthusiasm to work for further things to achieve their particular targets. These corporate people will depend upon these travel agencies for their particular ticketing and also other type of whatever that particular function is. Just I told you previously that they are going to use in the corporate offices. And we are having inbound and outbound. So, in the marketing, that we are keeping this particular word called inbound and outbound. So, there for the physical products that we used to call as a domestic marketing, and also foreign market or international market we used to call. In the same way, inbound means within the country, that some people are being there to provide them all these services of the tourism, that they are called as inbound travel agencies. But outbound travel agencies means what are the requirements are being the same way in the tourism, like their transportation in the foreign countries, or there in the international world, when they come go across either flights or any other thing, these outbound travel agencies are being very quick to get their particular visa supports, or to get that particular their booking of those particular the luggage what they are been taking, and also to make them to changes from one flight to another flight and other place, to from one country to another country after completion. So, they will make according to the itineraries. These outbound travel agencies can be mostly helpful in this particular manner. And these are different ways, their roles are being different. We can tell that the roles, like their convenience travel agencies are being there, because they may mostly they are working under the locally, but the cost efficiency. So, this is also very, very important. The role is that how to reduce the cost, so that how to increase the number of destinations or to that particular tourists, is also how I can able to make more assistance to the travelers, that can be done through this particular travel agencies only. So, then when you come to this particular tour operators, when you are coming to the tour operators, up to now tour agencies that we are seeking, but here in the tour operators means these tour operators always will think regarding how to design an itinerary. They are providing the service as an itinerary which has been made by these particular tour operators, and how to sell that particular tour packages to these tourists, that is the actual work done by these particular tour operators. So, this is the two types of functions that the tour operators are going to do, designing and also of this. So, now you see their functions also in this, the package design. 2 nights, one means that is 3 days. So, 4 days, 3 nights. So, likewise, some package designs, how many destination points that you have been showing to that particular tourists when they are coming, and what is their particular budget. According to the budget, they are going to design that particular package, and they are going to provide them these particular package designs. And also the pricing, because we are having that at a lower income group or medium income group or the high income group. So, according to those particular categorization, according to their accommodation in the destination, according to their transportation facilities, all these things will depend upon that. For that, the tour operators are mostly concentrating on their particular package design with respect to their pricings, with respect to their operations, different type of operations, and also the marketing. That in marketing, we are having the marketing mix regarding their product, the tourism products, tourism pricing, and also you are having the destination distributions, different type of distributions in the transportation modes, and also not in the promotional also, that what type of promotions are they doing for this particular tourists in near future, how they can able to encourage the other people in those particular places to again come back again to view these particular places. And in this here that already we gone through it immediately, that the tour operators, that how the tour travel agencies are been there. In the same way, tour operators also inbound tour operators. These people will work within the domestic country, and they are going to they are going to give the service to the inbound tourists who are going to have some recreation things. They are going from South India to the North India, or from west or to the eastern side. So, likewise that the inbound tour operators will be there. In the same way, for us, as our people who wants to move to the other countries, they are called as outbound tour operators. So, these tour operators will look after regarding the visa processing, and also regarding their getting of their particular visa, either in F1, F2 like in for US, and also in the same way to this Australia, or to the New Zealand, or to the UK, like that, and the European countries. So, what are the formalities are being there? So, those things are being taken care by this particular outbound travel operators. So, here also some domestic has been there. Not only some of the things which are not able to handle by this inbound and outbound, but in the domestic, some other type of no facilities, services they are going to provide regarding the packaging, and also regarding the branding those particular things, regarding the product line things, how we have to design them, how to send them, which type of bin they are accepting, may not be accepting. So, in the domestic, we are having a lot of the couriers and also other type of services they are going to do by this particular domestic tour operators. And also the special interest that some people are being there, especially for them, that getting the visa processings and other type of things, and also passports, that for the people that we cannot have there. So, passport means not only to our state or to the other states also. Always when you are been traveling as a traveler, everybody is a traveler, that they have to take their passport along with them, even to a next to the state also. Why? Because most of the persons are been not knowing that as a students also, you have to aware the particular people who are been moving, that they have to take along with them their particular passports. Why? Because if anything happens, the government of India will take care if the particular passport is been there. So, most of the people don't know regarding those things, those activities, what are the facilities are being providing under tourists. Also, not only tourists, as a citizen of India, that what are the facilities can be provided for them if you are having a passport in India. So, these things also you have to explain. So, some special interest people are being there to tell that particular environment or socio-economical factors or any behavioral factor they can able to explain. And also some people may give learnings regarding the different languages. Some special interest tour operators also are there for us. And tour operator packages flow, how it will be there? They will take care regarding the transport, they will take care regarding the hotel, they will take care regarding their attractions, and they will work as a guide for those. As a operator, tour operators package flow will be there in this. So, transported plus hotel plus attractions plus guide is equivalent to the tour package, that totally that tour operator package, that we can able to tell that this is the flow chart, that who are the persons are being there to mostly utilize in this tourism industry. So, now coming to this particular tourist guides, who are the persons, what type of guiding they require? When we are been moving to the different countries, that the people immediately they are having a number, and they are having an ID card. The government of that particular country is going to provide them, whether he is a tourist guide or whether he is a tourist operator or is a tourist person, services person or not, that they are going to have one number. With that number, we can able to identify. So, here also in this context, the tourist guides means the trained professional explaining the destination. The people who are being there in this particular tourism industry, those are the people that have to guide them, because they have to work as a mentor or a particular leader. They have to come forward and have to guide those particular people who are been coming from the different countries and talking them in their particular own languages, translate that what they are been going to tell, that what their requirement. So as a catalog, these tour guides are being helpful through this particular tourists as a professionalism. And their roles of these tourist guides are, they are the interpretation, means they can involve in between, that they are been in something in confusion, that they can made out. They have to take care regarding the safety of the tourister, and also as a group management. Come on friends, that come here, all of you gather here by this time, otherwise bus will go out, or this from here we have to go for a long distance, so get ready, like that, within the short span that you have to complete. So all these things means he's been managing. Management means getting the things done by others, doing the things and getting the work done by others. So all these things as a group management they have to do, and they have to make these particular tourist guides that their tour is going to become more harmonious way, that they have to enjoy that particular tour with safety measures. There are different type of tourist guides will be there. If you go to any Lal Darwaja, or to the Delhi fort, or to the Rajasthan fort, Jaipur, like that, you might have seen that some local tourist guides will be there. They didn't study anything also, but they can speak very fluent in English. There are local guides, tourist guides will be there, there are regional guides will be there, there are national guides is there, and there have been some adventure, right? If you go to some other Manali or some Himachal Pradesh, some trekking will be there, your hang that rafting will be there, gliding will be there, sliding will be there. So all these type of things are hang special persons that who are been certified under this tourist operations. So those persons only can able to take care regarding it. So with that we can able to make them in this. But in India, that was very less of maintaining those things. So there a lot of scope is there for the employability in this particular to make to become as a tourist guide. So the guides, what their interaction, what their destination is, that the tourists will take the guide and they will enjoy that particular place of the destination. So this is the actual interaction between the guide and the tourist. So in this way, a guide will act as a catalog between that particular destination point as well as the tourist from where he is been coming. Okay. So and the last one that very important, that is a translator. In the beginning of the class only I told you that there are some translators even for the politicians who knows their own language. They are being command in those particular languages. They may not be command in their particular foreign languages. So at that moment, these are the translators where can understand well them and also that particular local persons, and they are going to change their particular assistance in this particular language. So the language assistance for the tourists has been very much important to exploit, to explore regarding the places where they are been seeing that particular destinations. Okay. And also what are the role of this particular translator? They have been a good communicator, having a good attitude, and also not only attitude they required, but the translator should have a good communication regarding the different languages, like either even we are having some 2 to 3 languages. We know Hindi, we know Telugu, and we know Urdu, and some of the local languages we know. Not only those things, that we want other type of languages also, that the cultural understandings are been very important to understand those persons. So suppose I worked as a marketing executive in a different place in Bengal. If I tell Didi, aapka bhalai ke liye I came to your house, means immediately she was very much fun and she has been taken that particular products. If Bhabhi, if I tell that in Bengal, then immediately she is also made that at least something I can attract to those people. So the communication is very important when you are when you are contacting the touristers, and when you are making to something that you want to tell it. So the service quality is also how much that you can able to give the service. So I can tell one thing to my students, that put your service, the money will come back. So, in tourism, that without anything, the persons who are coming to this Hyderabad with only one dress that he has been getting now, that he become a multi-millionaire in Hyderabad. So many of my students are been there like that, that you also can do that one. There are so many jobs are been there in hotel industry. There are so many hotels are been there here without having that enough the persons to work in that particular the tourism industry, in the accommodations. Not only that, in the transportation we are having Sitara, so many types of southern travel, so many are there. There also they not have the guides and other type of personals. So we are having ample number of employability is there. You can go for this particular service quality and you learn it and you can make out. So these translators we required not only oral, but they writtenly also they required very good handwriting, anything. So, and they have to use the digital tools immediately, translating that particular Telugu language into English, or in the English again translate them into their particular mother language. So this and the chartbot and other type of Korg or anything deep sleep. So from that also some digital tools are there which can be translate that particular and give the good services for us. So for foreign tourists you require the translators more, and also the local providers should be get ready. Most of the people who are coming from the foreign countries like Germany or from Russia or anything, that if you learn those particular languages also, it is better. They may attract to you and you can able to show them and you can able to well interact with them, and we can able to increase that particular foreign revenue for us. So this integration of services, so coordination of all these support services, either in the agencies, either in the tour operators, or in that particular different sets of the services, that when you integrate all the support services, then better that it can be helpful. This tourism can flourish in our place, and not only that, it can be give a good revenue to our country, and we can able to make up the persons to view them augmentally, that all these things are been very, very important for us. So what are the benefits of this particular tourist by using, by taking this particular support from this particular the different types of persons? Means one is their comfort is been more, they can become more comfort, and their safety needs that they will take care, and they can better experience they can get it instead of half knowledge, that you can get a full knowledge from this particular tours guide, and good safety needs that, and also make out. And from that, from the industry, what it will come if the tourism industry, if we go in there, we can get the revenue which can be used for our balance of payment, and we will get that particular employability, and we can get this particular sustainability. So a slow growth will be there. These are the some of the benefits that we are going to get in the industry. And when you see this, all these type of services are very useful for us and make more support, and as a vital successful for this particular tourism. That's what from the Mahatma Gandhi University, from the Department of Tourism and Travel Management, that we are been asking you that if anything has been there any time, that you can able to contact us and at the Department of Tourism and Travel Management, and you can make great successful for your earnings as well as for employability. Thank you of giving this opportunity, my friends.